Check, check, check. All right. How's it going, guys? Wednesday currently. Play on Friday. It is week 4 of the Lost Woods Draft League. Let me adjust this camera. This is bad. All right, there we go. So another prep video. I don't have anything set up. I've been busy setting up for a career fair today that I have to go to. We are playing against Chris, the Macho Mudkips, this week. Um, So yeah, it's a scary team. Um, not looking forward to playing it. Let's just look at it. This is a team. It's gonna make us play. We're gonna be playing Pokemon this week. It'll be a good time. So, just looking at the team. This is a box. Yes, we got Ogerpon, Cornerstone, Whimsicott. I think these two are pretty obvious on what they're trying to do. Walking Wake, which I personally wanted to pick up in the 3rd round, but Chris beat me to it, so I know what that thing can do. Gambit doesn't need an introduction. Arcanine's always a solid option. Back half, bit interesting. We get Palmot, Doug Trio. I think we know what Palmot's doing. If Doug Trio comes, it will be a Focus Sash Arena Trap set. I'll worry about that later. Then this back half, Esperatha, I am very scared of. Holt I am somewhat scared of. And then Corviknight is honestly the Pokemon I'm most been trying to figure out how to get around on Chris's team. Um, it's a dangerous team, um, but we can work around it. We had a pretty good week last week, so hoping to do it again. I'm just gonna pull this up on different, so I can just go through. So looking at this team, there's not a lot of like glaring weaknesses. I think ground is a pretty big one, but I don't see a world that Corviknight does not show up in this matchup. I feel like Chris will 100% bring Corviknight. While we're at it, let's just look at. Okay, some OTS is missing. Let's just look at how Chris is prepped so far. Into their opponents. All right, they have showed. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, this was against Rockwell, I want to say. They lefties Corv, um, room service, trick room, justified beat up, Palmot, Overbond. Mirror Herb. We don't have to deal with Mirror Herb actually. Um, Cornerstone, Lorb Wake, screens Esperalpha, and the grassy terrain. So he does like to do. Now there's zero way he brings grassy terrain this week. I just know it already. Um, let's see, pretty standard. Who is he playing? Muhammad, Clamulet. Yep, Gambit. Okay, so looking at this team, he really likes Whimsicott Cornerstone. Likes AV Gambit with Terra Fairy. Or this one was Fire, but he doesn't bring Fire here. I already know that. Wake, Sunny Day Wake probably shows up. No, actually, I don't think so. I think I can punish that well enough. Um, hmm, all right. Haven't thought too much about this. Um, if I'm being completely honest, No wide guard. That's good for us. So I think the big issue I'm immediately is I want to bring Lando to this matchup due to these three. But we got an Intimidator, we have a Mirror Armor, and Defiant. So that's going to be very hard to work around. Unless I bring Amulet Lando. I think shutting down the Corv in general is going to be semi-annoying. Because I have to respect the Intimidate, but I also have to respect Justified if they want to go with the beat-up route. I have to prepare for Encore as well. It's going to be Encore Moonblast, probably Tailwind. All right, let's start throwing some ideas out here. Or I think the first thing is how do I get around? All right, how do I get around the sturdy? What's some weaknesses? I'm gonna look at Meowscarada to start. This could just be a play instantly, triple axle. Why would Chris expect that? I mean, it's pretty obvious, I feel like. Spiky shield definitely comes up. Let's get rid of protein. It'd have to be proteined. Can I accept that though? Yeah. Water trick. Triple axle just for me. This could be a play. What if he goes max? If we go max, let's give ourselves a focus sash. This could just be pretty sick. Just off rip. Live basically everything that can be thrown at us. So we just start off with this set right here. Um, we can drop Cornerstone. That could be a good start here. Just Trip Axe. Pick up limbs with Max. Still picks up. I mean, if it's bold, like if Chris goes bold here, that's just it opens him up to so much other stuff. Um, Decent to wake. I need to. Alright, let's give you protein, focus sash. How do we hit wake here? I mean, I don't think he goes max, whatever. Let's say we just check play rough here. Some good damage. Not proteined, it's decent. Okay, that's actually good to know. Stellar gets rid of the protein boost. I actually did not know that. All right, so let's keep this for now. How do we do into King Gambit? Not great, I presume. Yeah, no, Meowscarada is just not gonna be able to deal with Gambit. Um, what's that? Oh, I should bring Knockoff instead. Hold on, Arc. It's not doing anything to Arc anyway. Palmot. It's gonna be Focus Sash and ooh. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's more good stuff to know. Protein does not stack with Terra. That would have been cool if it did. Um, this thing picks up Dug Trio. Why is this called Rajon Y? Who knows? We do outspeed Dug Trio as well, so we do not need to worry about Dug Trio. Esperanza. We outspeed us? No, we don't. I didn't put any in best. Alright, if it's speed boost, we don't outspeed Esperanza, but that's honestly fine. Ulti. We'll basically get that. Corv. Corv will be difficult to deal with, but it'll be like a max set. Yeah, we can work with it. This Meowscarada set could just be something we go with. I don't think there's any multi-hit moves on this team. I think knockoff will just be better than play rough. Here, Terra, Stellar, so if we want to go back to our previous type. Or just boost Flower Trick in general. That's good enough for a start. I think another Mon that will be good into this matchup, believe it or not, is Dundozo. Wow, that's shocking. Why is it good? Because bam, bam, bam. Enough said. All right. The set we build, Wave Crash, just Throw pressure at Arcanine. Oh, I know what we do as well. Body press. Protect. Leftovers. I don't think you have a... Oh no, Walking Wake. Absolutely not. We still got one more move to play with. Heavy Slam could be a go here. Or what does Heavy Slam hit? All I know is I want to make sure I can get around Corviknights. Everything. This could just be a curse set again. I mean, curse, it's good. No reason not to run it, really. So we get to +1/+1. We're going to start dealing with Corv. Get to +2/+2. Yeah, it's going to deal with Corv pretty well. I mean, I think it's just a wave crash, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Okay, this is... I need to be careful of Ogerpon, though. If I'm out there against Ogerpon, I have to probably Terra Steel. Does that open me up to a lot more than I want? Yes. I'll have to calc that, right? Hold on. I might have to calc something. Gambit comes with Kowtow, Ironhead. The question is, does Chris bring low kick this week? Let's calc whims quick. I mean, there's nothing really to calc. That'd be nice to get. Heavy Slam. I don't think we need it, realistically. Again, we have to watch for on-course shenanigans. I think we go 0 speed. That's not what I need. This could be an issue. Wake could be an issue. We have Terra Steel, so we should be good. What's next? King Ambit. We'll need to get to probably +1. +1 will kill it. Or 2 body presses are going to kill it anyway. The question is... That feels really wrong. Am I crazy? I'm so sure I'm going for... Oh, I'm +1. Yep, that makes sense. Where's my... Oh, I closed it, didn't I say we cope with it. Uh, and in this case, we know that we'll have Trick Room control in this game, which I always like to have. Yeah, Arc. That's good enough for me. That does damage. And we'll be good at +1. We'll be fine if we tear a steel. Maybe? Oh, hold on. We'll be fine if we tear a steel. If they close combat, we won't be as fine. We'll still be fine. We still Lumina Crash Wake is something I still have to watch out for. But he honestly doesn't really have as many special attackers. That makes it insanely scary. That being said, defense is a very clean stat for me. Just overall, so I'm not insanely worried. Oh, I need to still gotta build it though. I mean, I want to go 0 speed, just for yeah. I think we're pretty good in this. I just don't really know how to EV it. It's good enough for now. All right, let's just get this out of the way. We're bringing probably or no. Let's not commit to it yet. I want to, but all right. Let's go Latios. All right, that's just the immediate set. I believe we outspeed Wake. We'll, no, I think I how did I even do so? Just max. I don't like that. I'll come back to it. So I'm gonna make sure he has the sunny day to get this thing going, which I'm honestly fine with. Because I can just take advantage of sunny day with what will be Screamtail if I go that route. Yep, one tap Wake. It'll probably go Terra Fairy if I'm being honest. Maybe it could go Terra Electric. No, they don't want to run Terra Electric. I do want to look at one thing quick. Nah. I assume this thing just, yeah, decent damage. Whims. Moonblast will chump me here. Know what that means? It's time for Terra Steel. I can find a way around screens easy. All right. Blocking was the main thing. Gambit. This will not be fun. Can I Eevee to live this? Oh yeah, hell no. I accidentally did the wrong thing. Like, maybe for 252. No. Can't even do that. Can we live a sucker? Damn. Can't even live a sucker punch. We can actually. Alright. Hmm. Okay, can I at all find a way to get some EVs to play with? That's These are a few EVs I can play with now. I mean, if they Terra Dark Light, there's nothing I can do about that. If they have a Defiant boost, there's nothing I can do about that. But I at least want to live the Sucker Punch. I think this will be the most amount of EVs I can get away with holding on to. I'm gonna set this in here for now. I think we're gonna just have to stick with the 28 and then 72. I think this will be a decent set. And then Esperanto. Shadow Ball pops pretty well. Holt. Shadow Ball pops pretty well. Corv. Just the goal is. Oh, we can't really do that much to Corv. Then again, this thing is a tank, so that makes sense. I need a Corv answer, or a good Corv answer. Well, I have a good Corv answer, but you know what I mean. Oh, I want to go min speed. I like running it. Screamtail is just really good. I just want to make. Okay, so I want to make as miserable as possible here. Just dropped. So I can outspeed Wake. And I'll outspeed it in Proto. I think just doing as much damage as possible. Well, let's look at Wake here. I think we use this Screamtail to target the special defenses stuff. Um, we'll lock the Latios in for now. We'll move to Screamtail. Let's start with Dazzling and Flamethrower. We'll go max speed just to catch Overpawn. Yeah. Do I want to run Trick Room as well? No, I think I just tell Chris that I'm just gonna I'm not gonna set Trick Room. If you want to set Trick Room, I will have an answer to it, and what are you gonna do about it? I think that's the plan. All right. Not sure what I want to do for item yet. Let's start looking at this stuff. The Scream Tail versus the Ogre Pong. I mean, we're not doing anything to it, so that's fine. Whims. We out damage the whims, so that will be good. Or it's not gonna be cloak. Might be mental herb. That's fine, I'll leave it. Walking wake. And again, I guess Screamtail's not amazing for damage, so I shouldn't be surprised. Let's say Sun goes up. Flamethrower does a whole 6% to wake. Let's go. But we will outspeed the wake, so that's what matters. So they're gonna have to Tailwind first before they try anything. Which I guess that makes sense, but the good news is we can Tailwind on 4 of them. I should bring Aleki into this matchup for speed. I'm getting some ideas here. And okay, hold on. Let's it's my team. Oh, I've lost all my ideas already. Yeah, this is a hard team to prep into. I'll give Chris credit for that. Gotta keep an eye on weak armor as well. Right. So, oh, physical attack, yeah. I mean, I have to keep an eye on it, but I'm gonna delete Screamtail for now. Bring Regieleki in. Could go screens here. Oh, should I just go with what I was planning on doing? Yeah, you know what? Screw all this. I'm just gonna... I thought about this earlier. I don't know why I moved away from that. My computer froze. Let's just... Am I still recording? Who knows? It looks like it. There we go. Liquidation. I have an idea for what I want to run, but I don't know if I should. Alright, what can Malamar hit? You can hit you, can't hit Wims, but that's fine. Wims isn't really going to do that much. I spoke too soon. We can cope with stuff in a sec. I can't hit Wake. I want to make it so Wake just can't one tap me. This isn't Sun, but hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what to run here. Throw a baton pass on it for now. Give it a citrus to survive. Yeah, this is not fun to think about. Oh, I think Terrastellar Terra Blast can work. I think that's how does alright. I mean, I think this team is looking decent right now. I don't think it's great. I don't think this is definitely isn't my best work. I can say that for sure. I should take a break for a bit. That's what I think could work. Yeah, this is just a really annoying team to prep into. I don't like Stellar. That's just me though. I feel like something like Fairy's just gonna be better. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. How long has it been? That's been 45 minutes. That did not feel like 45 minutes. Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. We'll see what I come up with in a couple hours, probably. Alright, hello, we back. I've come to a sense about the team and I hate it. But I don't really know what to change about it. It's now Thursday now. I decided not to touch this team for a bit. I don't really like it, but I'm gonna deal with it. Um, I think the Meowscarada is the one Mon that's gonna absolutely stay right now. I like Dozo. I don't know how much I like Curse the more I think about it. I feel like Heavy Slam just so I can check the Whimsicott with Dozo. It's not gonna do that much to a lot of things. Like, or let's just calc a Polt thing real quick. Poltergeist. We're doing more damage with Wave Crash. Um, how do I feel about Shadow Ball? It's a good check into Esperanza, but like, eh? Do we have any better moves? Or Sphere is an option. Icy Wind's always solid. Um, I want to make this thing hit, this Latios hit as much as I possibly can into Chris's team. It'll, it does fine against the Ogerpon. It might struggle a bit into Whims, but I have answered for Whims. It hits into Wake. Does it hit into Gambit? Absolutely not. Gambit has way too many resistances. So that's something we're gonna have to just deal with. I could bring Weather Ball on this thing. Weather Ball could be interesting, but then I'd want Chris to set up the Sun. I don't really think I want to set up the Sun. Um, I guess I'm all right into Arc. I'm good to Palmont. I can deal with Dugtrio. Shadow Ball hits these. Corv's just going to be an issue in general. Does Corv resist? Does resist Luster Purge stuff. And Draco, so I need something into Corv, which is where Thunderbolts could honestly. Am I that worried about Esperanza and Polt with this thing? Not particularly. I mean, Shadow Ball will on Holt. Let me pull up Chris's stuff quick. I think he ran Esper off the week 2. Yeah, so I think this is the S. It's just Lumina Crash, which is annoying, yes. Electric Thunderbolt only hits the core as well, but I don't really have a good fire move. I don't have a fire move. I feel like Aura Sphere could be good here. I mean, it just chunks everything in general, I feel like. It's good against Gambit, it's good against Corner. Um, I already have a bunch of fighting moves though, so if we go Air Slash, we're just going after the whims and flinches with that, which I'm not too interested in going for. I guess we could look at Ice Beam here. No, but I want something to hit the. I think I might just have to actually accept that I'm not going to hit the King Gambit. Which am I honestly fine with? Yeah. I don't like it, but I think Shadow Ball is just going to be the safest option here. As much as I hate to admit it. Not now. Wait. Check Gambit again. No, we'll bring Thunderbolt. That decision won't lose me the game. It could hurt me, but it won't lose me the game. Am I happy with the Dozo? I'll refine the EV spread. Meowscarada I'm happy with. I don't think I changed this at all. Again, I don't know how I feel about Malamar. Um, I definitely need some time to get this thing set up. That's for sure. I wonder if I go Rock Slide here. Or how this is. What am I looking for Malabar to hit? I have a hit into the Gambit. I have a hit into the Corv. I have a hit into the Cornerstone. Malamar is weak to Bug and Fairy, not a bunch of resistances. I think I just make this Steel. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is pretty hard. Yeah, this is a hard match to prep for, which I think is very apparent. I think Chris built his team pretty well with that in mind. I just got to figure out how I need to open this week one. I just don't really know how Chris likes to build this stuff. How does Chris? He likes the screens. I would as well. I think I go Terra Blast here. I already have Terra Blast. What am I saying? I think Rock Slide's the good option. I need to EV this thing. So I'm still not too sure. So looking at the team, I have just we're gonna go through. I've got everything is an answer for Overpawn. Where's what I want? This is what I want. I've answers in Overpawn. I have a plan into Whims. I need to figure out. I have Latios for Wake. I'd like something else for Wake. I've got two things for Gambit. Um, let's get to work on Malamar right now. Actually, I forgot how I built this yesterday. Um, so we lived this stuff comfortably. Cornerstone. What else? Let's move to Whims. We live a Moonblast. That's good. Wake stuff. This is what I calced for against Wake. Just gonna give benefit of the doubt if he goes timid. Um, what else can we do here? What else? King Gambit. This is the big one, in my opinion. So we live all +1 stuff, which is huge. If they get +1, I Terra Steel. Tao still does. This stuff does so much. This is also Black Glass's stuff. I think Chris is gonna go Assault Vest though, so I'm not entirely concerned about that. Um, yeah. If I go just like load up and go admin, I won't one tap. I usually will, but not worth it in my opinion. Well, it would be worth it. Don't get me wrong, but um, I think this is fine because I do think I will. I'll give myself enough speed to. If he goes fast gambit, which I highly doubt he will, I will give myself enough speed to outspeed that if I don't want to go the trick room path. Any other mons I need to catch? I'm just clicking around right now. Should I catch Corv? I think I catch Corv. No, I don't think that's necessary. Um, I don't think Chris is gonna. If he goes Corv, I doubt he invests a ton into speed. What's the normal Corv stuff? I think I'll be fine against that. Not committing anything there yet. And of course, we just eventually would pick him off using superpower. What else? Arcanine. Looks pretty good to me. Um, give myself a bit to survive that. Palmot could. No, I don't think so. Yeah, not too concerned about Palmot. This is the correct Polt, right? Have I been looking at the wrong one? Let's just check. 7114. Yeah, okay, this is the right one. Shadow Ball. What does this thing use? Only brought Shadow Ball so far. We deal with that. Esperatha is not gonna hit us. We'll be fine against that. Let's invest the rest into attack, I guess. I feel like this will be good for a Malamar set. Let's check one more thing on King Gambit. If he goes Terra Fairy, Terra Steel, Terra Blast, we'll chunk it, whatever, 84 Adamant. I can live with this, I think. If he's +2, we better make sure we get, or we're going to get a superpower off first anyway, probably no matter what. So I'm cool with that. Latios set. I think this is good for the Malamar set. Oh, item. Let's go citrus for now. I don't really think there's much issue with that. We could give it a berry. We'll keep it with citrus. Um, Latios, that's good. I want to work on this Dozo set a tiny bit. I admittedly don't like the fact that, unlike a lot of things again about Chris's team into my team, I don't like the fact that I don't have a true plan with Dozo. Like, I would love to get some curses going on this thing. I think, but I just don't think that's because I can hit these, can hit these, hit this. I do solid stuff into this. I mean, I do really well with this Dozo already into a lot of Chris's team. Are all these optimized how I want them? Yeah. So many Terra Steels, holy. I'll change. I'll probably change this to Terra Dark. No, because low kick shenanigans. I'll keep it on Steel for now. But like, yeah. Um, let's just start calcing with it, just to think more about it. Like, corner does a shit ton to me. I guess that is why I'm Meowscarada though, right? Yeah. If he brings Woodhammer for some goddamn reason as well, that's like I I still live that, so it's honestly fine. But like, Power Up and Woodhammer the same. That's okay. Maybe I'll be better than I thought. Well, I'll still be very bad. Like, I can always Terra to get around it. Do I open myself up to low kicks? Yes, but like, I can live with that. Um, what if the play's Mental Herb? Like that could be something. Also, got to be careful. No, wait, Wims doesn't go Rocky Helmet. That's Wims could go Rocky Helmet. He doesn't really have a reason not to go Rocky Helmet. Oh. Now that I think about it, Wims will probably be Rocky Helmet. Do I care about that? Not really. Like, yeah, it sucks, but I'll deal with it. We'll give you Protect, and then we'll see how much we'd use Heavy Slam here. So, the cornerstone. I'm gonna do all these calcs with the idea that um I'm not minus on the intimidate. So this is fine. Completely fine. Whims will also be fine. Heavy slam doesn't pick up. Oh, he might just go sash if I'm being real. It's not fun, not fun, not fun. I'll just deal with that later. I think that's the idea right now. Um, yeah, walking awake. I mean, we tank all this stuff pretty well. I think he, I think Chris brings Dragon Pulse, right? Wake, wake. That's not wake. I definitely think he'd prefer Dragon Pulse here. Um, King Gamma. This is gonna be the one I want to. I'm honestly fine against Gambit with this thing. Like if we get the curses going, because he wants to bring Kowtow, he wants to bring Sucker, he wants to probably bring Terra Blast, if I know Chris. I think he wants to bring Iron. I think Curse is the play here. Is Terra Steel the play? I don't plan on tearing this against the Gambit, if I'm being honest, so. I don't plan on tearing it against Wake. What do I plan on tearing? Palmot? Like, I don't really know what I Terradozo against. I think Terra Dark's gonna be the best play here. I think Chris is just gonna have trouble breaking this thing. And it's gonna be up to me to get these curses going. Like the turn one game plan very well could be Malamar next to Dozo, and we click Trick Room, and we ask Chris, "What are you going to do about it?" I don't mind that idea. I just also at the same time feel like I can EV this thing better, but I don't really know how. Um, can I make body press one tap with the boost? But I want special defense. This might just be the play. Um, because superpower will come into play. How does Chris deal with like Palmot? I just got rid of that. Nothing changed really. I think this is going to be the play. I know I didn't change anything, but I feel good about this. The Terra Dark Dozo. It's very bug fighting. You're the fighting type. You're the fighting type. No bug types. You're the fairy. But I think we can deal with all this. So I'm gonna lock this Dozo set in. I will regret it. But yeah. Okay, so a few more calcs on here. Arcanine. Red neutral +1. That's good enough for me if I'm being honest. Like let's say we get here +2. I'm cool with that. Um yeah. Okay. I definitely think the Trick Room angle is something we can go with this game. So I'm honestly decently happy now with all these sets. I wasn't like not that long ago, but I'm feeling a lot happier now. This, how did I build this? King Gambit, or I should make sure all my mons. Your Sash. Okay, and then King Gambit. Okay, I can live with this stuff right now. The question is, what next? How do I get him to bring the stuff I want? All right, hold on. I'm gonna check the Dozo once more against Corv. We get you to +1/+1. Corv's not doing a lot. If it's banded, it does a lot. I doubt he brings banded Corv. Okay, I just had a really dumb thought cross my mind, and I shouldn't say it. All right, we're looking good right now. I think now. I'd like another answer into Wake. I have two answers in that. I have two answers, or I have one answer in Arc. Good stuff in the Palmot. I get the feeling Doug Trio's coming this week. I really do. No, there's no reason for Chris to bring Doug Trio. Um, do we go Landorus? Like, what can Landorus hit? Like, He hits this entire section. It's good against the Pong. It gets walled by Corv, but we can find. Let's throw Lando here. Look at everything. I think it's imprisoned. That's actually funny. I did not know that. So I might just have to accept that Corv probably walls this thing. But am I fine with him bringing Corv, honestly? Yeah. That's another thing that suffers against Dozo. What I should check now that it's on my mind, because I was thinking about it, is you're not running this Corv. If you do, like, fair fucking play. Oh, body press isn't doing anything to Malabar. Alright, ignore that. If I bring Lando, I either go special again or I go um whatever you call it. Clear amulet. Surely there's some like stupidly like outlandish move that Cerebe's got on here that like would be incredibly funny that they didn't have. This is not the right gen. Nope, literally nothing. Um, I feel like Landers can just bait so many things in here against my Dozo plan. Terra Fairy can pick up the Wake, and I'm not concerned about the Palmon. How can I get this thing to pick up? Fire, fighting. Do I bring Brick Break instead of Terra Blast? Brick Break? Because then if he wants to do any funny things with screens, I just say no. Because Chris has shown, like I said, the willingness to bring screens, but this thing being able to tap the Wake would be pretty huge. And if it can live a Sucker Punch easily. It's slower than the Wake, so that kind of sucks, but I mean, we can bring Terra Water on this thing to live, and then just deal damage. No, that's a bad idea. What's our speed? 91? What can I catch here? Can catch Arc maybe. This is a fast team. Hammer Arm also could be a really cool option here. Okay, I think we bring Lando. I think Chris is gonna be so I think the entire good thing about Lando so far is that it's been very threatening. It's gotten use in every match I brought it. So I think Chris would consider overcompensating for the Landorus, and I think that can weaken him up to where I'd like him. Like, I think you bring the Wake into it, which I'm fine bringing Dozo into. Am I fine? No, I need to kill the Wake first, which I can do. It's hard. If we go with the Scarf strategy, let's hypothetical this. What do I want to be able to hit? I mean, preferably everything, but like, I feel like I need clear here. I mean, I'm not really afraid of showing him I'm special if I go special. I mean, I physical, special. This could be another special move. Come on. Yeah. This is not very fun to deal with. Like, do we want to go SmackDown? Just so we can say Corb does not wall us. Maybe. How long have I been recording? Do I need a break? Why did I just open BattleNet? I do not know. It's been 43 minutes. This video might be 2 hours. That would be very funny. What is going on in the Lost Woods chat? Hint, there's nothing. Why am I checking? I do not know. But we cope. Um, Yeah, this is difficult. This is a long video, and I give Chris props for that. I feel like I've said that so much, but this is a really annoying team to prep into. Um, be fair, most of my preps are just people like between the two of us who's gonna out prep the other more. Um, we're gonna give this protect just for a start. Um, yeah, this sucks. Earthquake, nope, that's not it. Earthquake. So I'm gonna force Chris to Terra. I mean, you know what? I feel like bringing the special landers back. I think it's going to give me a lot more versatility. I think it's going to punish Chris if he doesn't go AV. Hit this. Do I have a way into Wake? How do we get to deal with Wake? We go Terra Blast. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Ogre Pawns to Redirector. That's it. That's fine with me. So I don't need this anymore. Refrain choice specs. Or Scarf. That would be funny. Um, but in all seriousness, Choice Scarf could be a really good option here. So where do we go? I need to start building the Lando in here. Let's if we go special. We go Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Terra Blast, and it's Terra Fairy. Give it a choice scarf. 166. If Doug Trio's out here. If we want to catch a Doug Trio, we are able to. I don't need to catch Doug Trio. I'm not afraid of if I get caught by that, maybe. We should catch Whims though. That's a start. Um, no, we should catch Doug Trio. Um, it's not honestly that much more of an investment. I click Discord again. I need a last move on here. What else is good that I need? Nothing really. Do I still get outsped by Meowscarada? I do, which is good. That is very good. Yeah. I don't like Sandsteer on here. I should change that. Um, alright, let's start calcing. I don't need to calc Overcon, but just in case, let's go Sandsteer on here. We're not doing a lot. Um, let's give us max for now. We're not doing a ton to Overcon, but that's fine. Whims, we one tap, easy, right? Easy. Um, the Wake. It's Life Lord with speed. Against the Lando, Hydro Steam picks up. In the Sun as well, yeah. Minor roadblock here. No shot I live this, right? Like, if we put all of our remaining things into surviving, we don't. But I have a plan for that. So if it's not in the Sun and we Terra, we survive. If it's in the Sun, we have options, and I know of. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I don't think this is going to come up in the game. It will come up in the game now I said that, but we'll come we'll come back to Wake. How can I one tap this thing? I can't. That's super annoying. I mean, that is what I get for running modest on this thing. I feel like modest just Thing is, this thing should be really good into... Maybe not as good as I admittedly first thought into Gambit, but... I don't think Modest is gonna work out, but I like the idea of running Scarf. Alright, I'm gonna take another break for a bit, and I'll think about this more and just work on it again later. It's been an hour, damn. This is gonna be like a 2.5 hour video. That sucks. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so thought a bit more about this. We're gonna move back to a physical Lando. Um, I just think it's gonna be better. Um, I could still stick with Choice Scarf. If I do that, I could still get some surprise KOs. Um, or not surprise KOs, but I do think I still want to stick with scarfing it. Um, so let's throw Lando in here. If we give it max attack, um, I thought about playing around with Sludge Wave, but decided not really worth it. We might bring the corrosion special here, but we will see. Let's stick with these moves right now. I think with this, I do want to bring the Screamer in. And we run the Play Rough set. Um, which has done work for us so far. I was honestly thinking a Play Rough Fire Punch set. Um, which I'm not sold on yet, but we'll calc Lando for now. So if we go Rock Slide, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Terra Blast. I want to bring Terra Blast down here. And what was the last move we put in? Crunch. Um, if we're at -1, no, we're just gonna calc for regular, and I will explain why in a sec. No, I don't have to explain why. That'll be why. That's good enough for an explanation, in my opinion. Plus, again, if he brings, I want Chris to bring Arcanine. If I'm being completely real. Wake's just gonna take a ton of damage. So if it's -1, slightly unfortunate, but +1's gonna blow this thing up if I'm at that point. Okay, if we move to the Pong, I should bring Stomping here. Um, I do think also people know I don't really like running choice items. So I think Scarf could catch Chris off. Check whims. I can't touch whims on this thing, but that's fine. I don't really plan on. I mean, Terra Blast chunks it, so I guess that counts. If this thing's no bulk, all special attack. Okay. I'm cool with that. The Gambit. Solid damage to the Gambit. How do I do Farragon's +1 stuff? Alright, I gotta invest a bit into this. What if I'm +1? If I'm +1, I'm picking up stuff. Most of the time. This is again black glasses. Man, this King Gambit is such an annoying mon. It's not black glasses. Can I even live a +1 sucker punch? Oh, are these calcs wrong? Oh, that explains it. Okay, so now this thing is +1. Alright, we live in non-Terra Gambit. If he Terras, that's a start. We got 48 still to work with, right? Yeah. Um, King Gambit, you are really annoying. This is this is why I do have Terra. Um, all that fun stuff. This is a fun idea I want to look at. So let's say it's whims. We get a bulky cloak set. If I randomly bring Sludge Bomb, we don't pick up. Not worth it. I think no matter what, Gambit's going to be a super annoying Pokemon to deal with, and I'm just going to have to do it some way. This is we're going to surprise the hell out of this thing. Come on. Okay, I'm cool with this. Palmont. The thing is, it's just hit as hard as I possibly can. Like, if Corv comes, great. There's nothing I can do about that, really. This isn't meant for the Corv, though, so. I want to check. We'll go to S. We do a ton of damage to Esperat, though. And we will be faster. You know what? I'm happy with this. Maybe. Not insanely, but I'm happy enough with how this looks. Yeah, I can work with this. And then the Screamtail set. Do I want Screamtail or a Lucky? That's the big question. How do I say? Um, I think Screamtail. Right, hold on. If we just flat out. Lucky's still faster. That's crazy. It's one fast thing. So pros of bringing a Lecky. Electro Web's kind of crazy. Or Screamtail. Alright, so Screamtail can hit Wake, Thunder Wave, it can howl. A Lecky is gonna pop Corv. All right. How we doing? Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what to do here. Encore is just so punishing to wins. It's punishing to everything on his team. Can't fake out. Can't set up. Not really. Punish. 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 Like, punish. Nah. Punish, and then some. Not as much. Um, yeah, sorry what's that there. I'm just trying to think. I think we bring Screamtail here. We bring the Timid set. Just outspeed everything. Plus, it makes Chris more hesitant. Nah, it's not going to make him hesitant to set up the sun, but it's going to make him second guess more on the whims. If I decide to go, I don't think I need to go Mental Herb here. I should check what gets taunt. That's my team. Rock Pond's the only scary thing, and even then, it's a 6 move mon, so not too concerned. Like we know. No, it's a 4 move mon. What am I saying? There's literally only 4 moves that he should be running. So not that big of a concern. I need to stop clicking around. I need to actually start building this thing. Cornerstone. We're gonna bring Play Rough as the primary move. So the one thing I am concerned is I've used Corviknight all of Reg H. This Corviknight can get pretty out of control pretty quickly. That's fine. I'm not really going after Brock. after too many mons with this thing. That's fine. Um, it's weak next. Because the main thing threatening Landers is getting this thing in the sun with the speed boost. But I will be faster, so Chris will be forced to click Tailwind. Wims gets taunt, right? Yeah, so we go Mental Herb instead. Um, so he's gonna have to click Tailwind, and that would let Lando survive the Hydro Steam, I want to say. Um, if I Terra, right? Oh no. Wait, I thought I did. Alright, I gotta invest a tiny bit more. Alright, that's unfortunate. I got that calc wrong. 108, 236, 28. Yep, alright. That sucks. But yeah, this will prevent him from setting up the sun. Well, I didn't get the calc wrong, but oh, that's why. I see it now. I see it now. I understand it. This is calcing for Proto Boost Timid. If it's Proto Boost Modest, we have a issue on our hands. But Timid we can deal with. In that case, if let's say Chris is Modest 161, it'll still be faster, but yeah, but we'll be able to tell if he's modest, and we can respond in whatever way will be necessary. But I think Mental Herb will just be better to check this kind of stuff. The question is, what can catch me now? Wims and Dugtrio. You know what? I'm completely fine with that. Or you run Terra Dark. I have too many Terra Hogs though. I think flying just so I can pair it with Earthquake spam. But moving back to Wake, Play Rough will chunk this thing. I should start investing in defenses though. Again, this is if this is modest. Or I don't have the stuff to play with anymore. To drop a bit of that. This might just be a suck it up moment. I'm not gonna be one tapping to play rough, but I can accept that. Flanders at +1, it's doing enough. I can find a better way to optimize these EVs. Let's see, what's the minimum health I can run? 44. Alright, I'll need to EV to whip a Draco. What am I doing? I know what I do need to EV though. This thing. Play rough's not doing anything, but I can encore this thing into whatever I want to. I can Thunder Wave them. I'm at ease with that. Corv comes with the Iron Head. Fair play, but bring it on. Nothing more to say about that. Can I pop Palmod at least? I can two-shot it, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, I should stop at this point. Like, I know that it's I've spent way too long on this. I know it's not my best work for team building. But I think it can be enough. Oh wait, that's awkward. Okay, we can actually do a bit more damage. I did not catch that. This was 4, this was 100. Right? The gambit. Yeah. I'm at ease with this. Not really, but I don't really know. What else to change? I can't even survive an Ivy Cudgel. Oh, it's Terra Flying, that's why. I should make sure I can survive an Ivy Cudgel when I'm Terra Flying. Alright, this is the scuffed team. Like I said, I don't like it, but I'm at ease with it. We're probably gonna lose anyway, but it's always the mentality. We're always gonna lose, so that way when we win, we're happy. Um, yeah, okay. Um, I think Meowscarada is gonna be a big part in this matchup. And then the Malamardozo mode, I have faith for as well. So yeah, um, I think this team has potential. I don't know how good, but I think it can do the trick. Like just looking at coverage again for Ogre Pawn, Dozo's here. Lando's here. The Mars here. Meowscarada's the big one. Whimsicott, Meowscarada. Screamtail can shut it down pretty well. Nothing else really for that, but I think Meowscarada can do enough. Like, let's look at Wake. We got Screamtail. We got Lando. Help throw Dozo on there, how especially defensive it is. Gambit, we got Dozo. We got Lando. We got Malamar. Hard, we got Lando. We got Dozo. Malamar's gonna not make him want to bring it. Palmot, right? That's next. Yeah, Chris loves his Palmot. Blown up, blown up. What? I don't want Microsoft Copilot. Can't touch Latios. Um, Doug Trio, I think is a piece of. Doug Trio's not going to do anything. What did I just close? Okay. Um, Esperanza. Oh, Malabar's pretty good into that. That Esperanza, if that comes, I'll deal with it on the fly. Polty I'll deal with on the fly. Corv. Corv is the main thing I'm worried. Corv's no reason Corv doesn't come this week. This thing's been a menace to the entirety of everyone I've played. So yeah, this will probably be the team. Nah, we're gonna lose. I spent way too much time prepping on this. So thanks for watching. Why did you watch? I don't know. I don't think anyone actually watches these. I do. I, some people probably do. Let's face it. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday when I lose. Let's go.